The following is for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised. See the description for details.
Hey, you're listening to Tales of Yavon, 2 D&D tables, 1 shared world. I'm Sarah, DM of the Pirate Table.
And I'm Micah, DM of the Empire Table.
This episode is with the Pirate Table. Let's meet the players. It is after the crab fight. You are all taking a moment to breathe. You have time for a short rest if you would like. But you did just receive the sending spell from Marjorie that told you the Onsomikuma were coming. And she made it sound like this was not the first attempt she'd made at trying to contact you about it. However, there are piles of mostly trash, but possibly treasure, scattered on the floor around you. You are waiting on weird mystery magic dude to potentially come back with something cool, but who's to say? In exchange for GTFOing with the weird rock off of this island. The choice is yours. How do you choose to proceed?
Ha, jinx. Thal would kind of look around at the group and be like, so I don't know about y'all, but I say we either, pick up the treasure, dip out, leave the stone, or, because I feel like he'll come back for that, or I say we just take a nap and wait. What y'all think?
Faelin has things scattered still on the floor, and she was originally just going to take her clawed feet and grab it and start manhandling it and twisting it all over the place. But after the warnings and the reprimanding from her leader, she's going to stare at it for a second and then twist her head all the way around to look at Will. And then all the way back to the crystal and then all the way back to Will. Okay. And she's going to plop down, dig in her bag once more, bring out some forceps, a cloth, and very carefully start twisting the stone to look at all the angles and all the markings. And she wants to investigate it and see if she can figure out what kind of magic it is, what it's doing, why does this guy want to get rid of it so bad, even though it could potentially be useful? Is it part of something?
Okay, then let me ask you, because it's a lot of things. Do you want to delve more into trying to ascertain whatever magical properties this has, or do you want to investigate it for the physical aspects of it?
Probably magical. I think Faelin 100% would be like, ooh, magic, yay.
Gotcha. Because it's slightly different variations and answers. Okay. How long do you spend attempting to stare into the stone?
As long as possible, as long as nobody drags her away. She is invested. It's like a montage of just her losing track of time, and just every scene is her flip-flopping around this crystal and then running over her little clawed feet, just tapping on the floor, digging through her things again, and then poking at the stone with something else, and then looking at it with a magnifying glass. And
I don't like the way you asked that, DM. How long do you look directly into the stone?
She's not looking just at it, but she is intensely inspecting it and dropping a bit of water here and there and trying to see if it interacts with maybe her magical ink.
Oh, John is getting so sketched.
Okay, great. So let me ask the two of you then, and we'll come back to that Arcana check possibly. The two of you, what do you guys do, and how long do you take doing it before you notice what's happening over there?
I would say that since I just posed the question, I'd be kind of looking at both of them, waiting for a response on what they think that we should do. I think I got one from Faelin pretty strong.
Yeah, she's just gone to sit down. Yeah. Will, what do you do?
I think William at this point is going to brood in a corner.
Okay.
He's going to, I guess, get a bird's eye view of everything. Maybe investigate to see if there's anything useful around.
Yeah.
But one eye is leery. I don't think that I would, at this point, like intervene unless I see something sketchy physically happening.
Got you. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, Thal, you get no actual verbal response from the questions that you asked, but you see Faelin tuck into her new little mystery, and you see Will kind of not as vibrant as you're used to, turn and start perusing the little piles of trash and possible treasure. It seems maybe you guys are here for a little while, so potentially the nap option.
All right. Well, screw me then, I guess. And then I'm going to go over and I'm going to start looking through the piles as well, trying to see if I can find any goodies before we take a nappy poo.
Hell yeah. Up beside you, you feel a presence, and then when you turn, it's Tarvin, and he goes, I, for one, thought that was a great question, and I'll help you sort through this, shall I?
Yeah, Captain Boy, come on over, man.
My name is yep, and so he will give you the help action.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'm gonna call you Big T. How about that? I feel like Tarvin, Thal. I mean, they're both pretty close. I feel like we're getting close now.
Yeah. So if I'm Big T, you're Little T.
Never call me that ever again. It's Thal.
Oh,
Thal is short enough.
Oh, okay. So you're Thal, and I'm Big Thal.
You're Big T. You're
Big T.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, you're about to get demoted to Little T if there's any more confusion.
I like Little T too. It doesn't feel like a demotion. It feels nice. You know,
okay.
Small, safe.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome now, my friend. Yeah, go ahead and get on in there.
Yeah,
and,
cool. I'll help you out. You're gonna. Yeah. So you go ahead and do an investigation into these piles. Will, go ahead and roll me perception or investigation as well.
Okay.
And yep.
And I will say I'm checking whatever piles that Will is not.
Got you.
It's
Okay,
not
so we'll
gonna
say like a
matter.
half and half cut. Oh,
He's probably not going to matter. I think.
Probably not for me either. I rolled awful. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have 4 on my perception.
Okay, so not that bad.
Gotcha.
I got a 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
That was Arcana?
Yes,
Hell yeah. 21.
Woo!
fun. Okay.
Oh.
So, Thal, you start sorting through these piles. About an hour passes. I will say you guys can go ahead and give yourselves a short rest. So take any hit die that you would like, return any spell things that you get to, or features that you get on a short rest. You guys are slow rolling it as you're perusing through these things, especially after how arduous of a fight that was. That was a lot of move and groove, and it's a little achy now. You're doing your little, walk home stretch. You supervise from the back as Tarvin digs through these piles. And there's not really anything here. There's like what used to be crates of potion bottles that are now just glass and broken wood. There's a few torn bits of rope and netting everywhere. You see bits and pieces that look like maybe tarp, part of a sail perhaps. And you see half of what looks like maybe not a sign, but a painted piece of wood. And it says, "The Viridi." Cut off.
I'm thinking back, DM.
Mhm.
Wasn't one of the ships from the beginning called the Viridian, right? There's a Viridian something. One of the ships at the port that we started at, right? Or am I making that up right now?
Well, no, you are making that up right now, but
I swear I've heard the...
that is a very good... Well, you have heard part of that before.
Okay.
And I'll give you a hint. Will's the one who saw it during the crab fight. You made I believe, a perception check when looking at the giant crab. You saw the other half of...
Oh, okay. But it is a ship name, I think.
Yes.
I think it's part of a ship.
Yes. You were on the right track for sure.
Yeah.
It's easy enough to say. I can tell you if you'd like.
Yeah.
But you guys will have to,
Put it together.
Put it together. Well, I mean, you guys will have to talk to each other in person, you know, in character.
Yeah.
But William, the half you saw was Dian space Opal.
Dian?
So Viridian Opal.
The Viridian Opal when put together.
Oh.
So this looks like wreckage of perhaps a single ship. And on a 13, it's hard to tell if more were thrown in there. You heard from the little magic guy, there's been lots of shipwrecks around here. So maybe this one crab just burst through a whole bunch of them. Or maybe this is all from one ship. You are not sure. But the only thing you really managed to find is a couple little bits of what you think might be coin. And then it just seems they're smashed, perhaps goods and valuables. But you do find 10 silver, 1 gold, and 8 copper.
That's what's up.
It's not a lot, but it is a little something scattered throughout. That
Nice.
Tarvin hand picks and then holds out to you.
Good job, man. So proud of you right now.
This is the biggest hole I've ever gotten.
Yeah, good job. And then Tal will kind of look back around to his group and dust myself off, kind of look up, see if our magic friend has returned by chance.
He has not. You're looking around, and about at the same time, you and Will notice that Faelin is sitting on the ground, not moving, eyes locked on this stone, and her hand is slowly starting to reach out to touch it.
So
You did very well on your Arcana check, Beth. Thank you.
So did I?
Oh.
So Tal notices.
Yeah, both of you can see this.
I think this would stand out
Will-
because she never uses her hands. Like,
Will
they're
has been
always tucked
keeping
up.
half an eye out. That's why he's not
So-
noticed anything in the piles.
Is there anything within her like facial features that gives trance?
I would say that even though you guys have not known each other long, you've known her energy enough that she's very slowly reaching, and it does not feel deliberate. She made a show of not touching it earlier, and now she is reaching full hand out.
Yo, Birdman.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to talk. I would dash immediately.
Hell yeah. With your speed, yes.
And I'm not going to touch the rock, so I'm just going to pick Faelin up and move as far away as I can before she snaps out.
Yes. Faelin, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa. That is not bad. Not the best, but not bad. 12.
12. You fail. So you are picked up and taken away from the stone. Congratulations, you succeeded. You blink, and it's only been a few minutes. You were just about to start using the forceps and the cloth to pick this around. And you were just staring at this one little weird little groove, but then you noticed that the more you looked at it, more looked like maybe the groove moved, and then the light doesn't reflect on this the way you think it should. In some places that look like glass, there's others that look like matte stone. Like it's weird. And then you blink and you are 10, 15, 20 feet away, wherever Will's taken you, in his arms.
Faelin! Fuck, forget this. Hello.
Phelan's gonna like shake her little feathered head, and just feathers flying. Will, what the fuck? I have not even begun to look at stone.
You were about to touch the stone.
I brought forcep and my map cloth.
Nah, homie. You were investigating that thing for minutes, dude. Been looking at it for a while now.
I do not recall. I was reaching with forcep.
You look on you, Faelin, and you don't have your forceps on you. When you look back over, they're just on the ground.
Nah, dude, that thing was messing with your mind, man.
That is not good, probably.
Hey.
I mean, maybe if I look with glasses instead.
No, maybe
Maybe
we don't.
Will hold me while I look at it.
No, maybe we should listen to Captain, my captain, after all.
But how are we going to know what it is, and how are we going to take it with us? if
Why
don't
do we
know
need to know?
it? So it does not kill us?
Yeah, but if we're off the island,
So we
then,
use
like,
it?
And your reasoning
She's still
on
just
why
like in your hands.
it wouldn't kill us is if we meddle with it.
I mean, if we're taking it off island on ship, if we know what it is, maybe it don't kill us. I don't know.
DM, could I say I have in my bag right now, I have a bedroll. Could I potentially wrap this thing up to where it's completely covered with my bedroll?
Yes.
Like wrap it up after we take our short rest? So when it's
Yes.
covered.
Like I said, you guys have taken your short rest. It's been an hour, 2 hours. How long of short rest is? I'm going to go ahead and say you guys have taken it.
Awesome.
And that's how long she's been over there. And at the tail end is when this happened. So yes, you guys
So
are good.
I'm gonna bedroll it up so nobody else looks at it. And I'm gonna say, I say we stop looking at it and we make a decision and we make a move. I don't think the magic guy's coming back. I think he was yanking our leg and he just wants this thing gone.
How, Faelin?
So Faelin was like super tensed up, and then he covered it, and she like her whole body goes limp in Will's hands. I mean, it was a good shot. We should know what it is.
No. How have you survived this long?
Knowing things and discovering new things to protect myself with.
Well, one can only hope you gain a shred of survival instinct. But then again, if you had it, I wouldn't have to be there to save your damn life.
Whoa there, Captain. We all made mistakes, man. No need to be a dick.
Ah, yes. The bard with eloquent words that has never once tried to be anything more than, what is this exactly?
Thal will kind of look down at himself. I don't know, man. I'm the music man.
You could maybe be the music man. Perhaps the most silver-tongued man that's ever existed. But you are such a self-sabotager. I pity you.
I think the more Will talks, the more Faelin starts to understand that he's not just questioning us, he's starting to insult us for no reason. Like, she doesn't pick up on social things very often, but she understands enough to know that.
Mm.
And I think her feathers were slowly rising the more you talked. And she's like, she's called Thal names, which she does feel bad for because she didn't actually mean them, but she's not going to apologize just yet because she doesn't know how. I think you should put me down now. I don't think I want to be manhandled any longer.
No problem. If you can keep your feathers to yourself.
Done. I don't understand why you're being asshole, but I don't think I want to be near you anyway.
I don't think you appreciate the situation we are in.
I don't think
You
you
don't
appreciate
have to
that
like
you only
me.
have one navigator.
I don't care. I don't care where we end up, where we go. The more lost we are, the better. Do you even realize who's coming after us? Do you have any idea? And you look at me and act as if I'm being so mean. I'm keeping you alive.
Can I possibly do like an insight or perception check, see if there's something that I can like see about Will or some kind of insight I can make to see? I feel like there's something off. I feel like this isn't the same guy we've been traveling with.
Faelin also is staring him down because he was pretending to be a completely different person. And she, more than anyone, understands masking. Is that what she wants to know? Is that what this is? Is he also like her? Is he just masking? Was the mask this, or was it what he was doing before? What is happening?
Got you. Okay. I'll go ahead and say you guys can both roll insight. Micah, well, you roll what you'd like to, and you tell me whether they succeed with their rolls.
Yeah. My roll is a 17.
Okay.
I'll just say that.
Okay. Hell yeah. DC to beat is 17.
I got a dirty 20.
I got a 16. So so which way does that fall? You said 6. No, you said 17.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Then I fail it.
17. Yeah. So I don't think Thal would pick up on it. I think what Faelin would maybe pick up on is you're looking at a man that's almost, that was the best way to say it. It's almost like looking at a man that's turned into a caged animal and is frightened, genuinely terrified. But that's only making him seem more dangerous.
I think she was supremely offended by the whole scenario that just happened. And the more she looks at you, and the more she walks, feathers ruffled in a huff towards Thal, her other, steed, her feathers kind of go down. She understands feeling things and trying to hide them. In being too much, but too little. And I think she's not mad anymore, but she is going to avoid you for a while.
Okay. I'll put Faelin down.
And Tal, I will say on a 16, you don't know what's going on with him, but you know enough about people versus magical influence that this doesn't feel like it's connected to what was going on before with that thing. This doesn't feel like that, at least. If something else is going on here, maybe it's not to do with this thing you've just wrapped up in the bedroll. You're at least solid on that.
Okay. Cool.
And as tensions are slowly winding down, and you're all looking at each other and trying to figure out what to do, a splash comes up from the water. And you see Dell throw herself forward and go, all right, okay, so first off, nobody be mad at me. I didn't tell anybody, but apparently I'm not the only one who likes to take little strolls around the island, okay? The people have seen your boat. They've seen the boat. Okay?
Oh,
people
shit.
are going to the boat. We've got to get to the boat now, okay?
Thank you so much. There is extra crab here if you are still hungry.
Oh, okay, something to go. Toss it my way, please. Yes.
Faelin will try, and she's just tiny little feathered body, just like thudding against the big shell, and she's just...
Hey, Captain Dickhead, come on.
Where are we going?
To ship, obviously.
No. How are we going? What is the heading?
Well, I mean, neither of y'all can swim, so I think that makes it relatively easy.
Back the way we came.
Who said that?
Me?
Well, if you say.
Look, guys, the fastest way is through this tunnel, but you have to hold your breath for like 6 minutes. So I'm assuming you guys can't do that.
I can.
Okay.
I can teleport to you if you make it to other end.
You can teleport?
Yes.
Like, you know that it's a fair distance away. Like, how far can you teleport? Can you just teleport anywhere? Where are you here?
Using Will. She's gonna look at Will. She doesn't have eyebrows, but you can tell she's looking at you with question.
The map?
Yes, I use map to teleport.
Yes, I'll manage just fine.
You guys are all so weird. All right, what about the little green one?
Oh,
The
damn, I
little
forgot
green.
about you.
Where is my favorite first meat?
You realize since you guys have taken your short rest, you've not seen Morwena since. She walked behind one of the piles, and that's the last anyone saw her.
Oh, that is not good. And Phelan's gonna fly up to the top of the cave. Do they see anything out of the ordinary?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. And I will say, since you've been in here a while, you've been doing this, go ahead and roll it with advantage. You're more familiar with the space.
18.
18? You see nowhere she could have gone. You see nowhere she's been. The last time you looked at her, she seemed completely normal, just went off to do her own thing, as is her wont, and now she's nowhere to be seen. What you do notice, however, is that the entryway you came in is no longer there, but it seems a new doorway has opened up on the other side.
I am hesitant to go alone. Will you head with me that way until I can teleport to Dell on the other side of the tunnel?
Sorry, are you wanting me to go to the mysterious hallway we've never been to?
Yes.
So, real quick, above table, would Thal know how to like get the ship going by himself if the situation were to call for it?
Well, and also, just to be clear, I don't think Thal has a map.
I don't, but that's the thing. If I go, then I can just go with her. Like, I can go under the thing. I can get there the fastest and maybe get the boat out of there before somebody takes it, is my thinking. And then I can just kind of, navigate nearabouts until y'all get to the other side of the island. Because she said that the fastest way is underneath the thing, and then it's like 6 minutes. There's no telling how long it's going to take y'all to get back.
I mean, it did take you think maybe an hour or two to cross that first stretch, but you did talk to some people in between. But yeah.
Faelin, I don't think we should go.
How will we get out then?
Through the water. I'll manage.
I fly, I don't swim.
You teleport.
It's too far, I think.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's too
I was
far.
going to say, yeah, how far is your teleport?
Jump.
So I misunderstood. So the only way that Phelan's going to be able to go is if she goes down the hallway.
Yeah, I have to follow some of the way and then I can teleport.
What does it cost for this? Can be cut out. I'm just very curious, metagame wise, on how to do this if this is possible. Could you? Because this is what I'd be thinking if I was a player. What does it cost you to do your teleport? Is it a bonus action? An action?
It is neither. It is movement, and it is half whatever movement I have.
Wow.
So you could essentially every 6 seconds just teleport within 30 feet of her. So you move some. So you could potentially go down there and hold your breath for instead. Oh no, I don't think it would work, would it?
No.
You need another place to teleport back out.
Back up.
No.
But there are bubbles that she told us about. So maybe if she stops at one of
Have you ever seen Hellboy?
Yes,
Okay,
love that movie. Yes,
you've seen the older one.
yeah. Well, Ron Perlman.
Of course.
Yes.
Come on, man.
The-
We
the
don't
real
even
Hellboy.
acknowledge the new one.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
I love David
Yes.
Harbour, but no, that movie was awful. When oh my god, I'm completely blanking on his name. The fish man, he like baby birds
Abraham.
the one woman to like give her breath underneath water.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen in this moment is William's going to look down at Faelin.
and she looks like the smallest scared little bird you've ever seen.
There is like this intense moment of just silent internal argument happening in his eyes as he looks down at you. And he'll kind of smack his lips. I'll go with Faelin. And we'll both get through this alive.
It sounds good to me. She's gonna finish putting all of her trinkets back in her bag.
And Tal's
Sling it back up.
gonna tap his chest, deuce out. See you on the other side, guys. And he's gonna jump in the water.
Doug goes,
Oh, and before
so
he
weird.
before he jumps, he's gonna say, "Y'all keep an eye out on little T."
Tarvin in the back, who was watching all this go down, is like, okay, yeah, I'll go with him.
Oh, you can swim. Damn it. Okay. Just in
Bye,
between
Big T.
us.
I mean, Tao.
What is it? Little T? It's almost as gross as Tarvin, but I guess I'll take it. In between us, please.
Damn.
It's the name my mom gave me. She takes his place in between you guys. Yeah, Del follows down. We'll go ahead and we'll do the split the party thing. We'll check in with each other as we go to head off. Del sees you down underwater and just makes like a little movement like, all right, let's see if you can keep up. And then zooms down on a quarter every now and then, peeking to see if you can.
Okay, I'm gonna full blown dash. I'm gonna do everything that I can to
Hell
keep
yeah.
up.
I'm just curious, what is it like your dash and your speed and your swim speed and everything?
So
you're doing?
my swim speed is, let me double check. I think it's equal to my walking.
It'll be equal to your walking.
Yeah, so 30 feet, which I know she's probably better at imagine.
Just a smidge, but the fact that you can hold your breath and you breathe underwater, right? Yeah, the fact you can do that, you can tell there is some slight respect kind of growing there a little bit where there was none before. So that's,
As we're swimming and I'm trying to keep up, I'm trying to like play it cool. Like I'm not really like busting my ass right now trying to keep up. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, sorry about earlier. It's been it's been a lot of work. And sometimes I can be kind of blunt. A lot of people don't really understand it. Fuck. And I'll just keep swimming.
He's getting a stitch in his side.
I'll go ahead and say you can roll a persuasion on that one just to see if the vibes changed. That's great.
All right. So what are we doing that as?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So that is going to be.
Or I will say you can do performance if you were trying to pretend that you are not.
I was being
really struggling, but if you're struggling right there, then it's just straight persuasion. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 8 plus 14, 22.
Plus 14 is fucking insane.
Well, 14 is my roll. 8 is my plus.
I was like, plus 14. Okay.
No,
I got you. Still, that's incredible. Yeah. She's still Del.
Yeah.
But she's having more fun playing with you now than she is pulling your pigtails, essentially. So there's a healthy little competition as you all swim down.
Okay.
Faelin and William and Tarvin.
Yeah, Faelin being wary of potentially overstimulating Will even more, and also his warning about staying away from him or something. She figured because he's overstimulated, she's going to climb up on to Tarvin without like even asking. She'll just climb up, burrow into his shirt. Thank you. Yes, carry this. Appreciate you, Taylin. I do appreciate you carrying me. Yes. Okay, nap time now. Good night.
I keep getting so many new names. I'm starting to forget my own. This is a very important question, though. When you put the stone in the bed sheet, did you leave it back on the floor? And if so, is anybody taking it or are you leaving it behind?
I just wrapped that thing up like after the whole situation with Will. I've done my part. The thing's covered. I'm not mind controlled. Nobody else is mind controlled. Y'all can figure that shit out.
I would pick it up.
I'm going back to
I
the
would
ship.
not let anyone else pick it up. I would make sure that I'm the one holding it.
Okay.
Faelin still wants to know, but she is a little scared that she just has a blip in her memory now.
I will say, now that enough time has passed and the adrenaline fades, you are smart enough, your intelligence stat is big enough that you know you have lost time. So something did happen. But
She still wants to investigate, but she wants to investigate when there's more safety.
Yes. And I will say with that Arcana roll, now that you were on the other side of whatever that was, you know that something weirdly fucked up with magic is going on in that because the sense is off. The few memories you can get from it are that it feels other in a way that you've not hit before when coming across something magical. So this is either something you've just never experienced or it's something even more so. It's something else. And it's hard to tell without getting another look at it, but that high of a roll, you can tell digging into it is probably dangerous. But you're very clever, so there might be a way you can figure it out.
She's confident she can. She is absolutely confident she's going to figure out this stone and use it for some nefarious purpose of some sort.
Can always count on you, Beth.
Wow.
No.
She's so smart. Anyways.
So yeah, you guys start making your way through this tunnel. It looks just like the one from before. It just keeps leading out and out and out. But instead of a huge, winding, never-ending corkscrew of a paradoxical limbo space, it only takes about like a minute or two before you walk out and into fresh sunshine. You look to your left, to your right, and you're in the middle of the forest. So logic dictates you probably got the short exit that put you right in the middle of the mountain and the island. With the direction you were facing, your ship should be forward and a little to the right.
I think William at this point is going to be walking, and he's going to continue to just shoot furtive glances towards Faelin.
And she will like be giving him like knowing, understanding little eyes. Like they went from like squinting and being so pissed off to just like wide eyed, just like she totally understands, dude. She knows what she doesn't know, but she totally understands why you're being such an asshole. She gets it. It's okay. But just in her big old owl eyes.
I think if the silence, which I would usually be very comfortable with, is actually going to make me a little unsettling. And so after a moment or two, unprompted, I think I would just launch into a story mid-tunnel. And I'd say, I knew a man once named William.
Oh, hey, that's your name.
He was marooned on an island, magically bound to it. And during my time with him, every morning, we'd look at the sunrise and he'd tell me, magic's always got a cost. Never forget. I'm bound, I know. And then one morning, he was gone. I've often wondered what the price was that he paid to leave that island.
I mean, I am sure if we investigated, we could find out.
Maybe. I
have very many tools. I am excellent navigator.
Not sure if the forces he meddled in are ones that can be found with tools.
I also have spell book, and she starts like rustling around with like all of her papers.
Perhaps. And I think I'm going to smile a little bit when you say that. And we'll just continue down.
Seeing that he's not interested, she will slowly start stuffing it back in, and then she will like turn back and look at the cave. And I'm sure it's uncomfortable for Tarvin because her little head is just peeking out over the like.
He's been fighting back giggles the whole time because he's very ticklish. Yes.
Yeah, her feathers are all over the place on the inside of his shirt, and now it's like stretched out because she's got her paper underneath his shirt and is like writing like over her arm and over the paper. She's drawing the rest of the cave that they saw on the way out.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys are walking. I will ask you, because there are essentially 3 paths ahead of you. There is walking straight through the woods that
Once we get out, or is this 3 paths in the cave itself?
No. I was saying that you guys, unlike before when coming into the cave, it was a much shorter way out. So yeah, so you guys, we'll say the cave, the amount of time it took you guys to have that talk, that boom, you were out of the cave. And you are out in the sunshine and surrounded by woods. You're pretty sure this forest is the same one Thal took 2 steps into and got attacked by snakes. So you could walk through it to get to your ship. You could move, and no roll necessary. Faelin, you as the navigator are aware that, oh yeah, your mental map. With where you're coming out of here, to the right of where you are is where you guys came in. If you went further down that way, and that stretch of beach, to the left of you is the side you didn't go down that had the fire.
Now, question: the little magic elf or whatever he was,
little magic dude, and just picture the black mage from Final Fantasy. It's the little dude where just shadow and then little beat.
So he completed my map of the island. Yeah. He gave me a map.
So, yeah.
Oh, yep. I believe so. Yes. Good. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to write that down. Yes.
So Faelin's going to be like looking like very intensely. And then she's going to scrabble out of Talvin's shirt and like fly as if to land on Will and think better of it because she remembers now. She's gonna like overshoot and like kind of skip a little bit because she's not used to like landing on things that aren't people, and like roll to a stop in front of him and then like stand up. So perhaps we don't just walk that way because this, and she's gonna whip out the map and like carefully try to hold it and look at it, but also show Will. Does she notice anything? Like, just is there a faster path to the beach that we need to go to? Or is there anything weird on the map that the magic man marked?
Okay, now that I've remembered that, now that y'all have reminded me that the magic man did do a map thing, he did a magical, like almost digital topographical map thing.
And Faelin like copied it.
You copied it, yes. So I'm going to say, go ahead and make me, I'll say just make me a straight intelligence roll to see if you managed in your hastily written copy to find a path that was the fastest. See how fast the path you find and recorded is.
13 plus 6, that's 21.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. I'm going to say
19. 13 plus 6.
Yes,
there we go.
Micah.
No,
I appreciate you.
well, in that case,
Damn it.
What a crappy roll.
No.
In that case, yes. From where you are now, while the beach paths have the least amount of resistance, in that there are no trees and you could just flat out run, with you being in the middle of the woods, cutting through the woods would maybe be slower, except as you're looking at the map, you realize the version that he made is the most up-to-date one. And there are swaths cut into it from where the giant crab has rampaged. So there are huge chunks of forest out of the way. And if you follow those grooves, you get a slightly windy, but potentially unencounterless journey.
Wow.
And if you run, you probably don't beat Tal and them there, but you may make it hilariously obsolete for them to have rushed over to get the boat because you will be there right as they arrive, potentially.
Map making for the win. Good job.
So she's going to point out all these scratch marks. And this is where I saw him earlier. She will make a little mark of, and he was like messing with trees over there. Hopefully it was crap. It could have been something else. But, if we follow his thread marks, I'm sure trees will be gone. It will be much easier.
And we could get there if we go with speed, relatively around the same time.
Oh, yes. And I could fly. Tarvin is kind of screwed, though.
I will try my best, sir.
You run as fast as you can, little man.
I always do.
Good job.
He's just going to get there like a half hour behind both of you.
We
Just keep in mind, good sir, if you lose sight of us, you're on your own.
Oh my God.
It's motivation to keep up.
Would you like to do intimidation or persuasion?
I think that's the best he can do. I think my character just really hates Tarvin for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
I can't quite articulate it.
Hey,
But this is
it
like his
happens.
best attempt to actually like motivate him.
okay.
This guy's my freaking Toby.
He just shows up. No, God, no.
I didn't get that
That was
reference.
an 18.
Was
The
it
Office.
18?
The Office, Toby. I love The Office.
Tarvin does. Oh, yeah.
I get it now. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're good. Tarvin does seem to lose a tiny bit. He's already a string bean, but he loses a tiny bit of weight. Because he has pissed himself, and so he has lost some of that water weight.
From my motivation.
Yep.
Okay.
The fear
There
of
you
being
go. Do it now, not later.
Yeah. You mind if we dip into the water real quick before we get on the ship?
Nope, we need to run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fear of being alone in the woods, I think, would do it.
I think I will lean down to Faelin. Looking very conflicted about this and saying, if you want to go faster, you can get on my shoulder.
Yay, I do like this idea. Also, she's going to rummage around. She's got like a mint wrapped in parchment, and she's going to unwrap it and shove it in his mouth without asking. This is good for panic attack. Yes, it will help probably. I don't know. And then she'll curl up.
Wonderful. To the boats. And I'll start to book it down the path that Faelin tells me to go, because she's right in my ear.
Yep. Hell yeah. Tarvin is going to try his best to keep up.
I'm only twice as fast as him, okay?
Yeah, only.
Just slowly, by increments, disappearing ahead of him. And then you take a left and then a right. Tallyween, you are missing spot there. Do not trip in mud right in that. Yeah, okay, he fell. We're fine.
His name is Tarvin. I'm Thal.
No, I just love it. I thought you were just...
Every time you say Talvin, both of us look at each other and we're like...
Because the first one was like Talaris or something. You said something completely different. Now you said Talloween. And I'm like... This poor boy, he's not going to know who he is by the end of this.
Yeah, he's going to be completely lost.
I, the DM, am struggling to remember his fucking name. Yes. I have to write it down to be like, no, his name is Tarvin.
No, it's fine. He's little T now.
He's little T now. It doesn't matter.
Tal was right. Little T. What am I going to say, man?
Is he Talvin or is he Tarvin?
Tarvin.
Okay,
Tarvin.
thank you. Yeah.
Tarvin.
Don't you? I'm struggling now.
That's why. Okay, I think what irritates me about the name is Tarvin. Anyway,
It's supposed to be a run on Tarzan, but he's not meant for the jungle. He's Tarvin.
Now I like hating this dude even more.
So his name is supposed to be ironic.
Just a little bit. Guys, I forgot to give him a name when you were like, oh, it's you from the boat. And I went, yeah, this character that I set up for you to meet. And then I went, fuck, he doesn't have a name. And then I had to make one up for
Irony is the death of good writing.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Okay. We're professionals.
Running.
Anyways.
Y'all are running through the forest. Y'all are booking it. I will say go ahead and make me just like, if you guys are head on a swivel trying to make sure you don't have any giant snakes breathing down your neck, trying to see if anybody, like if you're keeping an eye out while you're running, go ahead and make me a perception check. If you are more focused on reading the map or if you are more focused on speed, that's totally fine. Just let me know if you are checking your surroundings.
No, I like to think after looking at it multiple times and drawing herself, she has it fairly memorized. So she's just like latched on to the back of Will's jacket and like little beaked head like over his shoulder, like watching, and then left and then right and then left, and then you go yes, and if you duck below a branch you will slide. Yes, exactly.
Are you acting as his little GPS on this little oh my god, yes.
I'm remarkably quiet during this run. I did roll a nat 20 though. on perception of the surroundings, like you asked.
Amazing. Okay.
Much less good. Got a 10.
You got a 10? Okay.
No sound effect for you.
Yeah, no sound effect for
Dang it. Not even a bwah, 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 bwah.
It's not even worthy of a
Micah
negative
made me
sound
take
effect.
it off. Bastard. No, I'm just playing.
You, Faelin, are so focused on making sure that he doesn't fuck up with these impeccable directions that you're giving that you only notice out of the corner of your eye that the snakes that you do see are much, much smaller than the ones you saw before.
Oh, that is excellent. I hate snakes, and they are much smaller and tinier. Yes, yes. Okay, anyways. And then right, and then left, and don't hit tree. Yes, yes. Good job.
Well, you are a fucking machine running through here. You are eating the ground with every step. And Tarvin is slowly making his way after you guys, and you're being loud enough that he can pick up the direction. So he's lagging behind, but he is following enough so that you can hear him, his very heavy breathing still behind you.
Every like 30 seconds or so, I'm screaming, Marco!
That's not my name.
And every now and again, Phelan's head flips around. Don't trip on. Yeah, he tripped on branch. Don't trip on tree. Oh, he tripped on tree. It's fine.
He's managed to succeed in his role not to lose you guys, but he is having a rough time of it. With
one second.
Yeah.
It's definitely the white cable. All of the other ones are reinforced now. So that's the only one that's even causes anything. You should be good. I'll try to get one that's braided or something that's reinforced.
No, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to do it quietly over here.
Yeah, I was just trying to point to the right cable for you, but it should be fine. I don't think that one's going to come through at all.
Sounds good. Yeah, I don't either.
Gotcha.
Also, I'm sorry for the amount of whiskey I'm drinking right now. My throat was on fire, and this is helping. So, it's gonna be real fun at the end of this.
No, I like the whiskey. Go ahead, Micah.
Mm-hmm. We're keeping it together really good so far.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I usually like when you're drunk and DMing, but drunk Micah while playing is also fun.
See, but whiskey doesn't have the same effect on me. I feel very right now.
2 hours later, he's like, I just want to seduce the mermaid, okay? I will do it.
I mean, it is often used as like an old herbal remedy.
Yeah, no, because I was dying there for a second. After that coffee fit, I was like...
If you have a bit of lemon, you can make a hot toddy.
I do not, but that's all right. Sorry,
or honey and tea, or honey and stuff and everything like that.
This is doing that job.
Okay, good.
Heck yeah.
Hey, honey in your liquor, man. Maybe that does something. I don't know.
I don't know either.
There's like honey malt whiskey or something. That sounds like something that maybe exists.
Mead.
There we go.
Tennessee honey.
All right. But on that nat 20, underneath Tarvin's heavy breathing and loud footfalls and shit every time he trips over a root, you also hear midway through your journey to your left what sounds like people. Growing closer, but with the clip you're going, you'll easily pass them. But it sounds like a group. It sounds like quite a few people. And as you peek over your shoulder before you turn another corner, you see that the fire that had been going this whole time has gone out. And all that remains is small tendrils of a dying smoke. Thal, you were under the water? You have been taken on a journey through winding caves and catacombs and little air pockets here and there. But unfortunately, not a time for sightseeing. So whatever weirdness may be down here was pushed aside in face of expediency. And you two make your way up and out to a shallow end of the surrounding island. And then she takes you around the corner, and there is your ship.
Oh, thank the Lord. Thank you so much. Thank you, Del. And he'll kind of like shake her hand before he gets out of the water.
Hey, just remember, okay, like we're on a team here. Okay, I want out of this place, so you know.
Okay, yeah.
Help.
Any plan on how you're gonna get some water up there so we can like transport you safely?
Well, like I can survive out of water for a good while, you know, so it's not like it's super detrimental, and like I can hang on to the side. We can figure this out later, but right now I'll just hang on to the rope and just get up there. It's fine.
Tal has one of those little Simpsons thought bubbles, and he just sees her flopping around on the deck like a like a dying fish. Yeah. Sounds good. And Tal's gonna be like, and he's gonna like quiet himself down. Hey, do you happen to know like where they are? Do you think I'm like good to like get on there, or should I like be sneaky? You think they're already on there? Like,
I can do a little scouty scout because they know my face and they don't know yours. So if you want to hide out over here, I'll just do a little.
That's what's up, my guy, and he'll reach out a dap.
I don't know what that is.
So on land, I had to learn this one too, but it's like what all the cool people do. It's like one of these. But like your hand faces inward, and he like shows what a dap is with his two hands.
I think I've got. Okay, I think I've got it. All right. Okay. Cool. Let's just try it real quick. She does it. Make me an
dap check.
I was gonna say. Maybe like a strength saving throw to see.
I got a 4. It wasn't a very good dap.
She, with her whole body, does like kind of like a corkscrew of muscle, so that when she grabs yours and does the dap, she yeets you and herself like 5 feet back. And
Splashes in the water.
That's fun. I like that. Okay.
And Tal will get himself back out of the pond and shake himself back off. Yeah. We'll practice it a little later. Good job. Yeah.
Sure. We'll practice.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'll wait for you.
Cool. She will dip out under the water and just disappear from sight. From where you are, you can see your ship. You can see the incline heading up and out. You can't see really far above, but you're basically, when you guys first came in with your ship and docked, you're kind of behind it.
Okay. Since I know she's going to be in the water, can I say that I'm like under the water with her, but like down far enough to where I cannot be seen from the surface? Like I'm kind of like wading towards the bottom of the ocean, looking up at her, waiting for her to give me the okay.
Yeah, I will say you guys didn't come up out of the water. You guys came down around for sure. And you are kind of drifting on the bank of the incline.
Okay.
And since this is very crystal clear water around this coast, you have to be kind of far down, but that's not too much of a hassle. So you're a good like 30, 40 feet from the surface.
Okay.
But that lets you see very clearly because it is very clear water. So you see her go up, around, circle around the side of the ship that you can't quite see, but her shadow dances in the water below enough that you see she does a full little sweep. She comes back around, and then her body starts to disappear as she slowly climbs her way up out of the netting. She's climbing up onto the ship real quick, just on the side, just to go ahead and get up in there.
God, she's definitely one of us. Cal has a little thought to himself.
And as you're looking around, you go ahead and give me a perception check just to see water.
Oh my goodness. Perception, you said? That is going to be an 8.
An 8? Yeah. It's crystal clear, so you're pretty confident there is nothing around you in the water. But it's kind of hard to see up above if anybody else is up there, so you are relying on her to tell you whether or not there's anybody up there. So it takes... She's up there for like a couple minutes.
Okay.
Before she splashes back down really loudly, too. Like, she just plops herself back down and rushes over to you with this slightly alarming burst of speed in just how fast she reaches you, but she's grinning when she comes up to you and says, "Nobody. We managed to beat him. We're all good. You can come out."
Can I quickly do an insight check, just like looking deeply in her eyes, making sure that I'm not about to get screwed over?
Yes. Go ahead and make me an insight check.
There we go.
I'm sure it's all good.
So that is going to be an 18.
An 18. Hers is a face that is two-sided. She is someone who can lie without batting an eye. But in this moment, her grin seems genuinely thrilled at the prospect of getting the fuck out of here.
Boom. Yeah, let's do it. And Tal will quickly swim up and then climb along those ropes on the side of the ship and try to make my way to the, what's it called? The bow where I can steer. Yeah.
You go up to the, yep. And now I've forgotten the name too, but yes, you go up to the wheel thing.
I take the wheel.
When you get up on deck.
Oh, wait. I take the anchor up. Obviously, I know how a ship works. I walk up and then if I remember correctly, I snap and then that.
Yes.
And then I go up to then I go up and I take off.
Hell yeah, you snap, that thing starts going on its own. You hear from the side, because she's not come up again, she's just hanging onto the side, just to the netting as she just wades in the water, and she goes, "What the hell is that?" And as you look around, you can tell there's wetness from where she came up. There is dirt up here from what looks like other people's shoes, not your own. People were up here.
Oh, shit.
But nobody's made a noise and nobody's come out since you started doing this, and it doesn't seem like Del noticed anybody up here.
Okay, Tal is going to keep quickly working to set sail.
Yeah.
He's going to keep, dropping sail, pull an anchor up, get everything in motion.
Hell yeah.
But as he passes the landward facing side of the ship, I would like to just kind of get a survey of the land, see if there's like anybody nearby that beachfront or anywhere near the dock.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make me another perception check for that specific area. You were checking to see, hey, is anybody around here? And has anybody been here?
Okay, so that is going to be 14.
14? Yeah, there are footprints that look like they could be y'all's leaving the ship, possibly, but enough time has gone by and wind that it may be back. There's more recent ones that look like they came in and back out.
And back out. Okay.
So putting it together in your head, you're thinking, okay, maybe the people she said found the ship, did find it, went back to tell people, and then they're maybe on their way? That could be the potential course of events.
Sounds like a plan. And Tal's continuing to get the ship ready and try and take off.
And it's as you're moving things around, especially on that 14, as you're looking around, that you look out and you do see two people coming up over the horizon line as William and Faelin burst forward onto the scene. You guys have made it back to the ship.
And Tal seeing them, he tries to really getaway style, time it up perfectly to where I'm slowly tailing out as they get there so they can hop on and scurry up.
You're doing the thing where the boat is on its way out, where you're like, come on, let's go,
yeah,
go.
I'm gonna kind of lean off that side. I'm gonna say, hurry, get the hell on, let's go.
Yeah. I'm going to tell Faelin, go fly ahead. And I'm going to run back to try to get Tarvin.
Okay.
And if you'll allow me, I'm gonna just swoop him up full baby damsel in distress style and start booking it with him too.
Tarvin will not fight you. In fact, he goes into the position very easily as if he is familiar with this.
You've got to stop smiling at me.
He's tussling the back of your hair.
I feel so safe in your arms.
I will say, despite all this running, my skin is perfect. There's no sweat. My hair is flowing beautifully right now. So
he's 100% curling the back of your head.
Here, actually, you know what?
All the hair.
You know what? Tarvin's gonna make a roll, and he's gonna go, wow, you pirates are something else. He's just gonna stare at me.
Oh my gosh.
Make this something more than test be.
Well, now we know. Hey, you gotta know your shipmates.
Oh my God.
Different strokes, different folks.
Gods, I hope you're worth something.
Faelin, now when the island was mapped out, were any of the waterways or little blips of rock and things marked as well on his...
Oh, like the underground cave systems and everything like that?
Also anything that will stick up as we're leaving the island's perimeter.
Oh, you mean outside the island? Was there anything else ticked off?
Yes.
I believe there was... Oh, fuck, I said it at the time, but I can't remember exactly which directions I gave y'all. There's two different land masses in not complete opposite directions, but on slightly opposite sides from you guys. And I think I remember telling you that... I can't remember what you rolled, but I think I remember saying that from his map, they both just seemed like the tip and start of another island potentially, but it wasn't enough to figure out where you are. But it was two different directions that you could possibly go.
Okay. So Faelin will do exactly what her captain told her to do and fly as fast as she can up onto the top of the ship, waving a little bird wing as she passes Del. Hello, boy. Where the hell? Oh, there he is. Cabin boy, we are heading in that direction. That is closest island. If I can find another island map like this one, maybe I find out where we are. But the captain is on the way. There's wrestling happening on the beach, I'm sure.
And Tal will look you in the eye and then turn around and look behind him, then look around the other shoulder. And he's going to say, I think you better turn that way if you're looking for the cabin boy. Head of entertainment, buddy, get it right. And he'll kind of shake his shirt and then flip
Head
her
of
off.
entertainment, whatever. Also, you tied these wrong. And she's going to
Well, get
start
to
fixing
it. I'm
this.
over here doing all of y'all's jobs at once. They're coming, dude. They're coming. Get to work.
She's going to very quickly fix that. And then she wants to dive to the back of the ship where she saw Del holding on. And she's going to start crafting something while everybody else is figuring their shit out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I got it up here. And then Tal will keep going.
Will, is there anything you'd like to do before you reach the ship?
Avoid eye contact with Tarvin at all costs.
If it helps, he's not in love with you, but you do think you have a new hero worship going on.
Secret admirer.
Like holding a massive wet noodle.
It's not the worst thing I've been called.
Oh, I'm sorry to feel
Even
bad
not
for
by
him.
you.
Is this water or are you this clammy?
I mean, he did piss himself earlier.
It's not water. No.
That better not be fresh piss.
All the running's exciting. I'm just playing. I'm sorry.
You run up onto the deck. I assume quickly throw Tarvin to the ground. And just as you guys are slowly making your way out, trying to get some distance, the roar of a crowd does reach you as many, many people start running forward up and over the crest in time to see you guys heading out. And you hear, "No, please come back!" And "Oh, God damn it!" And there's a cacophony of "Fucking swim, bitches, swim!" And there's just a lot of people, some of them jumping in as they're trying to start swim towards you guys.
And Thal, now that we're successfully set sail, at this point, could I see like we're pacing wise, we're good, like we've made it out, or is it still like close call? They might catch up.
It's still close call. You guys have just started getting out. Everything's ready, but you've just started turning. Everything's there. The crowd's not going to reach you.
Okay.
But it depends whether or not you get one or two people clinging onto the side.
Okay. Could I then? Never mind. I'm gonna keep on. I'm just gonna try and get us out of there as fast as we can.
Okay. You tell me, out of all of your skills, which one do you think you would be using the most trying to get all of this ready to go and everybody out?
I think that I would probably be. I'm trying to decide between like athletics or maybe like sleight of hand, since I'm like trying to like get the sails prepped and everything.
Hey, I can see an argument for sleight of hand.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll do sleight of hand then.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a nat 1.
Oh, God.
And I don't have any inspiration or my favored by the gods because that recovers on a long rest.
Oh,
that's actually my other character that gets favored by the gods. Never mind.
Yeah. It's fine. William will have daggers ready as he's standing on the side of the boat.
As I go to set sail, like I go to drop like the final sail, and then the rope just slips clean out of my hand.
and you only have one little sail working, so you guys are going at half speed for that first part before you manage to get that working. So it is with maybe a heavy heart that you realize Dell's call of "We got 2 bogeys" is
oh no,
how you figure out that 2 people have crawled their way up to the other side.
And as I hear her yell out, I'm gonna run over to the door and I'm gonna boom shoulder it down, and I'm gonna be, "Hey, get up here right now!" shouting down towards our bird friend.
So what she was doing, it didn't take her very long at all. Maybe a few seconds, not even a few minutes. She was throwing together some ropes and netting and mesh that she found laying all over the place, and crafting it almost looks like a hammock, but it goes down far enough into the water that it can drag for Dell to lay in if she wants to.
Oh, that's
and she
awesome.
Tossed it over the side.
I was literally thinking of a solution for that.
That's
so cute.
And she ties it around the thing, also using mending to make sure that it's secure, because she can't tie very tightly with her own little paws.
Hey, Faelin, I fucked up the rope, and I'm going to point up towards I just let the rope go, and it's way out of my reach.
Yes, you're very bad at this. And then she's going
did
to
my best.
dive so quick you almost can't see her up to the rope and mend it.
Okay. You go up there to do the rope. You are over the side looking at Dell. William, where are you?
I'm physically on the side of the boat, like standing on it. I'm aware. I think the moment that I see the rope go between Tal's hands, I'll just look at both of them and be like, "It's like the 2 of you want to die." And I'll just start pulling out daggers and walking to the side of the boat where I heard 2 bogeys.
Yeah, you look down and you see there are 2 people. From this direction, it's hard to tell how big they are, what size. One has a blue scaled skin. The other has a dark brown, and they are just crawling up. They just look like normal people. They're just crawling up, trying to get on here with desperation. And we may not even have to roll initiative because you are in a perfect position to...
Yeah.
I was about
Sparta kick them off if you would like. If you would, they are holding on, but one of them is crawling up higher.
I was about to say I was going to go over to that side and start looking for something to drop on them, like heavy barrel, heavy box, just something to drop off the side on top of them.
Speaking of heavy things, is this rope that Faelin is going for, is it on the crow's nest?
You tell me, where's the rope?
So I was thinking like it was going to be like maybe like I know a little bit about sails thanks to Zelda and the Wind Waker, but the main sail is fine, but like the little navigational sail where like you can tell it like which way to go by turning it would probably be out, would be the one that I dropped last. And instead of holding on and tying it off, I just accidentally let it go.
Got you.
Okay, so Faelin knows she's not strong enough to do this with her own strength alone. So what she does is she flies, feathers flying all over the place, does a little circle around the mast, finds some pulleys and sets them up so that she can tie the rope through them. And then she's going to mend it to a longer rope that was attached to the mast next to her. And she's going to tie these things to a bunch of heavy stuff that was in the crow's nest, including some of her heavy bags. And then she's going to push it off the side so that it pulls that rope down and onto the ground floor so somebody stronger than her can mess with it. And okay, rope is down, you've got this. And then she's going to fly to the steering wheel that nobody is at and try to figure out how to do that.
Awesome.
Awesome. I will also say you have a Tarvin you can use at your disposal if you'd like to give him a meaningless, or not meaningless, a medial. What is the menial task?
Taywin, look, rope is here. You are cabin boy. You know how rope work. Come help steer
It's
ship.
Twizzle.
Help us get out. Twizzle, hurry up.
Hey, little T, come on! And I'm gonna take over,
Yes,
and I'm gonna
that's
start
me.
trying. I'm gonna
Yes,
start
I
trying
know
to
that one.
untie. I'm gonna start trying to untie the heavy bags and stuff off the rope that she just dropped me.
Got
and
you.
if at all possible, if little T can help.
Yeah, he can give you the help action. He's like, I'm in my second class of how to work knots and ropes. I got this. He's going,
I've been rolling like hot dog shit today.
no.
So that what were you gonna call that one?
I was going to go ahead and say either dexterity or sleight of hand. I'll let you pick.
You are doing amazing job entertain. I'm going to give him guidance.
Okay,
yeah.
so that would have been a 13 prior to guidance. How much does guidance
I
give me?
think it was a D4.
I believe it's a 4, yeah.
Okay, so that would have been a 13, I said.
Mhm.
That would have been a 4. That's a 14 with guidance. I got a 1.
Got you. Okay.
You
I suck.
Dice.
I suck.
14's not bad. 14's not bad.
Okay.
It's not done with any
Great.
grace. Yes, I like that. Thank you.
No,
It's not
this
done-
way. Pull it harder.
But can I also say the music? Can we get something maybe a little bit more lively? Just because this is almost like chilling out on the water music, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh wait, we do have people swimming to try and reach you guys on the thing.
I'm
They're
just
picking people
dangling
up.
over them right now with some knives in my hand.
Oh hell yeah! You know what? If you want to run me an intimidation check just to see if you can get one of these people to give up.
I was gonna ask, am I currently at a place where I'm seen by the rest of the party?
You are in the middle of the ship, but I will say 2 members in Thal and Little T are occupied with the ropes. Faelin, you swung by, did guidance, then went up to
The
steer the ship.
And now I'm like trying to figure out how to pull it with my little body.
And Dell is on the opposite side now, and you hear sounds of grunts and shinks as if she's maybe fighting off some other people too. So everyone's occupied. No one can see you right now.
No one can see me.
The chances are
And
low.
they're climbing up the side of the ship.
Yeah, there's netting on both sides of the ship that
Yeah.
usually are used to just get yourself up there from the water if you need to. They're trying to climb up that right now.
I'm just gonna climb down and meet him. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna pull out my my short sword and slash him.
Hell yeah. You go ahead and roll me an attack.
First one was 17 on the die. That is a.
Oh, I don't even need to check. I don't even need to check your thing. That's going to
First one
hit.
was a 23,
Yeah, that definitely hits.
and that's gonna be. Jeez. With the sneak attack, that is 18 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
You slice him in half.
And I also am able to. It depends on how you want to rule this, but I believe I've got a way to have both hands free.
Oh yeah, you do.
If I want to go ahead and use my other attack. So did that take care of the first guy?
You kill the first guy in one swing. You tell me, which body part do you want to lop off before he gets kicked back into the ocean?
Darth Maul him.
I think I'm just gonna go right in the gut and slice him and watch him go. As I come down to the second person, I'm gonna narrate what this looks like. Actually,
yes, do it.
Yeah. So as I get to the second person, I'm gonna look at him or her, could be either, grab them by the shirt, bring them face to face with me. It's going to be as if a chromatic version of themselves come out of their skin, and a chromatic version of myself comes out of my skin, and my version latches on to their version. That was a 14 to hit.
That does hit.
They take 3 piercing damage on that one.
Okay. They are still up.
I still have one more attack. That's the gag. So I'll hit one more time.
Shit.
And that's another it's a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
And that is another 3 damage.
This dude's still up.
Is he really?
But he's bloodied. He is very hurt. And it's almost like that pirate pose of like the holding onto the netting, that you're leaning out of the netting, holding onto this person as they're drifting back. It would almost be romantic if the person wasn't screaming and bloodied.
Yeah.
And he looks down at the person that you killed, and he struggles to get out of your hold to try and jump off.
Oh, I'll let go.
You let go. He's gone.
And I'm just going to walk right back up as if nothing happened.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Some badass shit.
Hell yeah. The crowd behind you guys goes for quite a decent distance until they reach that one person bobbing in the water, and then they all seem to stop and slowly make their way back to shore as the island goes further and further in the distance. And you guys make your way away from this place. And you hear Del on the other side go, "Oh my God, I'm eating so good today. Meeting you guys was the best." Ah!
And Tal will run out. Tal will run over and like look over the side of the ship. Is she good now?
Yeah, hell yeah. She is in her little hammock, kind of reclining, and she seems to have an assortment of limbs just kind of laid out in front of her, and this cloud of red that is slowly drifting away the further and further out you get. And she just looks up and goes, "Oh my God, you guys, they're so fun. I love this."
Hey, it's awesome to have another aquatic member on the team. Good on you. And he's gonna kind of look down at the limbs, and he's gonna think for a second on the little green friend that we once had, and he's gonna look out across the sea and be like, "I knew another person that loved limbs." And a single tear is gonna drop out of his eye, where he goes, "I'm gonna go back up to the wheel. Have a nice night."
You too.
And he's gonna go ahead and head back up and reunite with Faelin.
So adrenaline pumping had kept her up and straight, and like it looks like she's like posturing up on the steering wheel, but then she'll see another person that can easily turn it, and she will deflate. She's like, "Thank God you are here. This was difficult. I am done. Good night." And she's going to fly up into the crow's nest, and you hear a tiny little thud, and then she curls up.
And Tal will kind of take the wheel and be like, "Wow, this is what it must feel like to be captain." And Tal will be kind of just staring at, and we'll kind of look back over and see little T, aka Tarvin, and he'll go, "Hey, Tarvin, so What's your deal, man? Like, how'd you get started with the trading company?
Oh, well, and he's like wiping his eyes a little bit. It was kind of he's having a nice little cry over the course of what happened that day. And kind of perks up and shuffles over to you. And he goes, well, I mean, my family's always been, sailors. I come from a long line of sailors. My mum was a sailor. My mum's mum was a sailor. My mum's mum was a sea witch on the side, but she did mostly a lot of sailing. And so, when I was born, it was kind of, the thing I was supposed to do. Go be a sailor. Well, I say sailor. They were pirates. But I couldn't really join up with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, most sailors are pirates around here. The trading company's a little bit different. And I kind of wanted to do my own thing and not just ride on their coattails,
I get it, man. I get it. I relate to that a lot. Yeah.
Really?
I was... don't want to get too
really
into it.
cool and your own person, so I wouldn't have expected that.
And he's going to kind of choke up a little bit. And tears will well in his eye, and he'll, yeah, man, definitely my own man, yeah. And he's gonna be fighting back tears hard, and he's gonna be like, yeah, always been that way.
But yeah, I was, Captain Lou's really cool. The Westland Trading Company's really, really cool because we get to do all the cool adventure stuff that pirates get to do, but we don't backstab each other or try and steal from each other. And we mostly just have people trying to steal from us, and then we fight them off, and they're really cool. So, we get to do a lot of fun stuff like that. And I just figured it was the place to be and the thing to do, and they were hiring.
Oh, I see. Well, you see, the way that I see your current situation is that it's in your blood, man. You said your parents were pirates. Like, that is a calling from the heavens if I've ever seen it, my friend. This was a stroke of elegance that we ended up like this. You're meant to be a legendary pirate, my friend. I'm sure of it.
You think I could be a legendary pirate?
Yeah, man. None of that sissy ass trading company stuff that you've been doing before.
No, it's not. No, you're the coolest person I know, and I have to tell you, I'm sorry, but there's another cooler person, and it's Captain Lou. You've not seen cool until you've seen him.
And Tal's gonna look across the deck. Is there anybody that can visibly see me as of right now?
I think I would be coming up, and when I hear the trading company's name, my ears would actually perk up quite a bit.
Absolutely.
As I kind of hear the steps slowly coming up to the nest, I'm gonna quickly look around, see that nobody's up on this level, and I'm gonna get him one real clean on the mouth if at all possible.
Wait, you're gonna punch?
I'm gonna punch him just once.
You're gonna punch Tarvin?
No.
He said that his old captain was cooler than me. Fuck that guy. He just gave me a compliment 5 seconds ago.
Bro, not you beating on our
I
cabin
did
boy.
just say I'm coming up.
You were okay.
I'll tell the crew what happened. It's fine.
Wait, is you and punching me?
Wait, is this an actual aggravated assault, or is this just a little sock in the shoulder? Are you trying to knock his teeth out for calling you uncool?
Or are you doing the kid thing of stop, where you punch him in the thing?
That's what I'm doing. Of course.
Okay, do an unarmed strike for me, and I'll say you're walking up. Just throw me a perception check to see if you also hear the smack sound.
15
to
hit.
Oh,
Probably not.
Poor Tarvin, you're gonna knock him out cold.
If he has a better armor class than me, I'm gonna be pissed.
no, you absolutely fucking hit Tarvin. I'm just trying to check his hit points to make sure he survives.
Oh God!
Okay, unarmed strike. Do your damage. What's your damage with unarmed strike? Is it a D4 plus something?
It's not plus. It's just a 4.
It's just a D4 or just a
Straight 4? How strong is your character?
I didn't know that they did that, but it's just a straight 4. Strength is 16. It just says 4 in the box. It doesn't say
How is your
dice.
strength a 16 as a bard?
Stats, man.
Oh man. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't have done the everyone rolls the crazy way we did the rolls at the beginning because I'm like, oh my gosh.
Hey, I did say narratively if it didn't make sense for your character to reduce it.
Oh, you did say that. I don't think I did that for mine. I should have said that. But okay.
Hey, no worries.
Oh my god. Yeah. I gotta
Four
keep
is
track of his.
insane. Like I
I gotta keep track of his hit points. I gotta be careful here. Okay. I
Wait,
gotta be
we're
careful.
probably about to sleep though. He'll be okay, right? He'll be okay.
Just kill him instantly on accident. Oh no.
Okay, let me just put down here how many hit points Torvin has left. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. He's still up. You whack him in the shoulder, and he immediately goes ah, and then just crumbles to the ground. Really like, ow, why?
Hey, Captain Lou's a bitch.
Captain Who's the greatest, and you suck. And he gets up and he starts running away. He's running the same way you're coming from. Will.
I got a 4 on my perception, so I guess I didn't pick up on any of that.
You just see that Tarvin is crying, he is holding his arm, and he is running without looking down those set of stairs.
Please don't piss yourself again.
Captain, that guy just said his old captain was better than us. He said he was better than all of us, that little shit.
What was his captain's name?
Lou.
Of the, was it Westland
Trading Company.
Trading
Yes.
Company?
Correct. Can you believe the balls on that guy? We should have just left him. You want to throw him over?
I'm going to completely ignore Thal. And upon hearing that there's another faction out there that's not tied potentially to the Azasamakumo, I'm going to immediately go, Tarvin, my friend, how are you doing?
Not good. He
Oh.
hit me.
No. Did he?
Really hard.
Oh, bastard.
That's the most I've been hurt today. And we fought a giant crab, and there was a mermaid. And
Call him a bastard. It'll make you feel better.
He's gonna hit me again.
No, he won't.
He did when I called him not as cool as someone else.
I can kill him
Tal's
so many
looking
different
over-
ways.
Tal's looking over the thing. I'm just playing.
This is just Captain Lou.
Yeah.
Would he perhaps be high up in this trading company?
I mean, I don't really know for sure, but everyone treats him with a lot of respect, you know. So he's a really cool captain, and he's pretty high up there. I think. I don't know for sure, but yeah.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like we need to find this Captain Lou.
I mean, that would be great. Honestly, I've kind of just been waiting for him to show up and find me because there's like a system in place that if one of us gets lost, we just stay where we are and then, you know, they show up and find us. It's not the first time I've been lost, but it usually doesn't take this long. So, you know, I was starting to get worried.
Well, don't you worry. We're going to take very good care of you from here on out. And I'm sure when Captain Lou finds you, you'll make sure to tell him as such.
I mean, just...
Outside of Thal, I'm not hitting you.
No, you're not.
I think you're...
Can you stop him from hitting me anymore?
Yes, certainly. You seem... cool as I turn my head. I'm gonna turn my head and behind my back roll my eyes dramatically as I just go, wow.
He's not the most observant, but you have to roll deception on that one.
Okay.
You have to see if you get that past. That's too much of a blatant lie.
That's a 13.
Let's go.
All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and roll. Let's go, Tarvin. Let's go. Nope.
Doesn't she shit?
I think every time you have rolled for Tarvin, you went, nope.
I think so.
That's pretty much what his stat sheet says.
Yeah, each one is just nope.
There are no stats.
You think you
just
have a
nope.
modifier? Nope. He goes, "You're really cool too. I thought you were really cool earlier, and you saved my life, and you brought me here. And it's really great. And I know I'm supposed to say where I get lost so they can find me easier, but I feel like maybe they respect it more if I manage to join up with a crew and then find them. Because 7 times is too many in 1 month.
Oh my god, he sucks.
I'm gonna put both hands on either shoulder of him and say, Tarwin, you are on a journey. Keep it together, Sarah. You are on a journey towards respect.
Really?
Yeah.
He's just like 3 feet off the ground. Like you're just holding him there, lying
His
to
little
his
feet
face.
kind of wiggle in the wind.
I just like slowly caress the side of his face. Yes.
I'm gonna let that 13 ride. We're just gonna go ahead and say, yep, mm-hmm. We're gonna let that.
Yes. And first step, no one else is going to respect you until Tar Whistle respects himself.
Oh no.
Who's that?
No, not another one. Oh my god. Tar Whistle.
We need a running list of how many different names you've given this guy.
Turdwin?
We're all gonna forget his name by next episode.
Tarwin.
Me?
Tarwin. I'm gonna cut both sides of his face and be like, you have to respect yourself, Tarwin, or else no one else will.
I won't lie. I had to take a second to go, Tarwin. It's Tarvin. Oh my god. I gotta just stop writing him down as T in my notes because that is not helping.
I lose track of it at a certain point.
I want you to lose all meaning when it comes to this character. I'm not gonna lie. I refuse to say it
Just
right.
you start misnaming him.
I'm going to. I think I already have. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check to see if you manage to get this guy
Okay.
to believe in himself a little bit while also thinking he is nothing.
How is a 14?
You know what? Okay.
I love that
I'm
you
gonna
went
have to
from
roll insight.
totally. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I love that you went from totally disgusted by the idea that he was infatuated with you to just caressing his face and holding him.
In case you haven't picked it up from context, I don't give a flying rip about this character.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we know. But does he know?
No. Sarah, does he?
He rolled surprisingly high, and yet his modifier is negative. And so instead of any sort of suspicion, his eyes go starry as the person who he's kind of starting to consider his hero, he thinks is really cool, tells him he needs to believe in himself. And he really takes that to heart.
Okay, wonderful. I'm going to ask you to do one thing.
Yeah, what?
Can you do one thing for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Take your pants and wash them off in the ocean. They smell like piss.
Oh my god. The music got so serious just for you to say that.
Preferably wait until I walk away.
Okay, but we are still moving. I need someone to like tie a rope around, and then can you hoist me back up?
Find Thal and let him know it is a captain's order to help you wash your pants. And he can't hit you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of your persuasion successful, he is not going to beg you to talk to Thal for him. He is actually going to turn around and walk right back up to Thal.
What do you want?
You suck. And then he's going to turn around and walk away.
Yeah, good. Keep going.
He is actually going to look over the side and look at Del. And Del looks up at him, does a little wave, and he goes, nope. And he turns around and goes to the other side.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's gonna eat him.
Oh my god.
But instead of just...
We're going with the person that was going to kill this guy.
Hey, because of your persuasion, because of his idiocy, and your persuasion is succeeding when it shouldn't have. Instead of outright saying no to any of those options, he did look at them first before saying no. So that's progress. That's character work right there. He is going to go over to the other side, and he is going to, anyone who watches, he rigs up a little rope, puts it onto a small pail, dips it into the water, brings the water back up, takes his pants off right there on the deck, and just starts washing them in the thing, and just repeats this process until he's cleaned out his whole thing and himself, and he's taking himself a little shit bath.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say he attached his pants and threw them in. I'm like, he's going to be pantless for the rest of the
It
campaign.
would have been so funny if he did that and then it like
You rolled for it to see how it went.
That's so good. I'm the DM. It's my retcon.
We have to see how it goes.
We have to
Sarah,
see
now.
how it goes, okay? And I'm just gonna okay. Let's see.
I
Let's
can't
see.
believe
Just
that.
straight dexterity to see if he throws it out there and is able to pull
We're
him
going
back
to
in.
rewrite my subclass. Instead of a Beastmaster subclass, I'm just going to have him as my weird familiar.
Yes. Guys.
Huh.
He rolled a 15.
Let's go.
He gets his pants back.
Those are some clean pants, too.
You watch him fish with his pants and get them back.
Hey, that was actually kind of impressive.
And he puffs up a little bit with pride, rolls out his little pants, puts them back on and everything, and he is feeling
standing
pretty
there in cold
I'm-
wet pants.
I'm going to give him a thumbs up
Yes.
when I see this, and then I'm going to turn to Thal and say, that was the longest fucking conversation of my life.
I was fine with leaving him, Captain.
No, we need him.
And as night takes over, all of you find your sleeping quarters. Just for fun, since it's the first time you're sleeping on the ship, where do you all go to rest?
Faelin went up to the crow's nest where all her
Yes.
stuff was.
Your boy already claimed the captain's quarters.
Yep.
I already have it reorganized the way I like it. I'm going to cuddle up in that nice warm bed.
Spent the evening making sure everything's exactly where you want it to be. Yeah. Where does Will decide to carve his space?
Down below deck.
Mhm.
I'll find the darkest spot
Hell yeah.
and lay down.
It's not ominous.
And nothing for any of you guys to do now, but I do just want to put it in your ear because I just remembered it. Marina is the only person who's been down in the below decks. Nobody else has gone down there. So she's the only person who's investigated that area. You guys have not explored your ship at all. So don't forget that that is something that you can do in the coming days. But you go down, you find a nice corner, defensible, dark, and settle in. For anyone who looks, Tarvin has just kind of tied a rope around himself, hooked it to one of the railings, and is just kind of curled up on the floor on the main deck. And you all go to sleep. Now, I'm going to roll, just a luck roll, to see when this happens. You guys can go ahead and say that you have a full rest. As twilight slowly recedes and dawn is just about to break, when you hear Del call up, "Oh shit, that's a big ship."
Sorry to interrupt you. Real quick, can I say that I trance since I'm a sea elf?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you tell me if you guys can do stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
I want
yes,
to. I
yes.
want to trance. I
Okay.
trance. It only takes me 4 hours to get a full rest. I'm fully
Okay.
conscious for my trance.
Got you.
So I
Okay.
trance and then I get up and then I start walking again on the top of the ship.
Okay. Now, do tell me, what would you be doing with the time that you have when everybody else is still asleep?
For those 4 hours, I'm going up to the top of the deck and I'm going to be like on the upper level, not in the crow's nest, since I know she's sleeping up there.
Right.
But I'm going to go up to the top level where the wheel is, and I'm going to just kind of sit on the back part, like the railing, and I'm going to just kind of strum my lute. My
Okay,
normal.
so you're
morning
basically keeping a
routine.
little watch for 4
Yeah,
hours,
just
right?
keeping a little watch for 4 hours. Practicing some of my tunes.
Go
get
ahead and
my
roll me a
jams.
general perception so that I know when you'd spot this happening.
So Phelan had went up to the nest. saying that she was going to go to sleep, but like any neurodivergent person, seeing all of her things laid out, she immediately started getting distracted and going through everything and organizing it and unorganizing it and then finding all of her pieces. And then she put together some items again, because every time that she takes a long rest, her items essentially disappear. But since I literally stabbed you with an earring, Will, instead of having it re-stabbed every single time, I'm just going to say the earring exists, but the magic disappears, and she re-ups it overnight.
I like that.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
And so she's going to redo all of that, and I will say beforehand that she will be making maps, but she has to touch everyone she's giving a map to.
Okay, so you hand out parchment and then you boom the magic into it.
Yes.
Got you. Locked in. Love that. Okay.
And then she will plop face down and
knock the fuck out. Hell yeah. I assume you get your recommended amount of sleep down in the bat cave.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're welcome to come up whenever you wake up.
18 for Thal.
18. You spot another ship on the horizon very quickly. Enough so that there is still leagues apart. But it's easy to spot from this distance that they are headed in your direction. And it seems that they must have been before even seeing you for the angle that they're coming in at, because it is directly heading for you.
Oh, shit.
But with an 18, it is no ship you recognize. The colors are not black and purple, nor are they black or gold, nor are they a smattering Jackson Pollock of a canvas of color. This seems to be a normal, pale wooden ship, perhaps. And it's still far enough away that you can't quite make out any details, but with it being kind of a whitish color, it stands out enough from everybody else that you've not seen the ship before and cannot put it to affection immediately.
Okay. With that being said, I am going to first look around the ship. Is there like lights on? Is there anything like making us immediately more noticeable? Because right now it would have been only 4 hours, so we're still like middle of the night.
No,
or
I'm
early
saying
morning, right?
I'm saying you spent 4 hours on the lookout.
Okay,
It's near the end of that when twilight is coming in.
I see.
So
Okay.
it's darker than it was when I first narrated it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they would have had to get up close to you before Dell noticed. But for you, you've seen it a little bit earlier, but it's still long rest for everybody.
Okay. Then in that case, once I notice them coming, I'm going to immediately, oh shit, and I'm going to like almost fumble my loot and then just sling it back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to run out to like the deck and I'm going to scream him up to Faelin. Yo, another ship on our tail, let's go. And then I'm going to run down and also open the bottom deck and scream down towards good old my Captain Will.
Hell yeah. Everybody, you are awake to the sound of Thal yelling that there is another ship on the horizon.
I will get up, Put
Faelin.
put Bubblebeard's hat back on, and make my way out.
Wait, you collected his hat?
He's been wearing it this whole time.
Oh my god. How did I okay.
Yeah,
We'll
in
come
the
back to that
beginning,
later.
when y'all named him captain, and he was like, "All right, I guess I am." He put the hat on.
That is epic. I
Said
love
first
that.
order of business is I needed a hat, and
Yeah.
so we found it.
That is so cool. Faelin wants to I'm so sorry. Faelin wants to hop up on the thing and she wants to look, and she wants to know if she like, do I recognize this ship, having been on a merchant ship a lot with her father and traveling a lot?
Hell yeah! Go ahead. Make me first a perception, then a history check. So the perception's going to tell me how much to lower the DC by for the history check.
That's a 10 for perception.
Okay, got you.
That's a 12 for history.
12 for history. You've been on a few merchant ships, usually some smaller ones and everything, because it's hard to be a merchant in these waters. Most everyone is a pirate that masquerades as a merchant, or they're merchant pirates, or you have to kind of delve into piracy to be able to survive in these waters, right? There's only one group that is solely merchants, and that is the Westland Trading Company. So from this distance with that size, either that's a pirate lord's ship or that's maybe one of theirs. But it is hard to tell from this distance. Because it's big.
Okay, she's going to make her rounds, like real quick with the maps and just like, poof, map. Here you go, new map for you, Thal. Here you go, Will. That could be very dangerous pirate lordship. I don't know. Anyways, and then she's going to fly down to Dell, re-up her map, and she also wants to like rustle around for a second and pull out. It looks like a chain. But at the end of the chain is like a little almost diamond shaped moonstone on the end, and you can hold one end, and it's I forget what it's called, but it's basically a dowsing rod.
Pendulum?
Yes, a pendulum. Thank you so much.
Got you.
And it is. I will show you what it does. But she's going to turn to. This is for you as well. You seem to really like magic item. This will show you secrets if we are looking for them.
Oh my gosh, you're my favorite. Gimme.
And she'll put it in her hand.
Does she still have one of the maps?
Yes, okay. I re-upped it.
Okay, got you. Just making sure. I'll put 2 things that she's got. And pendulum. Okay, very, very cool. So, Tarvin, usually on the outskirts, doesn't really speak up too much until it's time for comedy relief, but he gets up at all the hubbub, starts automatically trying to like help out a little bit here and there and getting ready to like get the fuck out, and then he turns and looks. And he is going to... Blessed be, he rolled above a 10. Let's go.
There we go.
There's a first
He
for
looks
everything.
at the ship, drops whatever he's holding, turns to all of you guys and goes, "It's Captain Lou!
Wonderful!
He's found me!
Yay! Huzzah!
Guys, we've got to meet up with him."
Thal will nervously look over to Will.
I'll give him eyes that basically are just go along with it.
Thal will like look off in the distance, trying to be nonchalant as possible.
The ship will get closer and closer. Same measured pace as you all attempt to prepare for the arrival of this mysterious Captain Lou. And as the ship that outclasses and outsizes yours at least 3 times over slowly pulls up and drifts alongside, you see that it is where some ships are opulent and some are extravagant. This one seems to take the cake, as it is not white ashen wood that makes up this ship, but marble, or what appears to be marble. There's rune work and little bits of flecks of silver and rose gold that flow around the edges. Carved into the front seems to be a woman's face hidden by a helmet, a big piece of, there seems to be a woman carved on the front of the ship, but rather than being a mermaid or a scantily clad woman, she is a warrior with armor, breastplates, a kind of spear that heads out into the front of the ship, and a Roman helmet that curves back and throughout until it looks like pieces of her dress and armor cascade from the front of the ship. And then in the center, there is a giant swirling, towering spire and many, many, many sails that flutter, a kind of opalescent, iridescent in the light. This is a very bright, very loud ship.
And sorry, quickly, as it's approaching, can I quickly look over at Will? Hey man, how do we want to play this? How do we want to, I can be him. You want me to look like him? And I'll point over at Tarvin.
No, that's all right. Why don't we let Tarvin handle?
Me?
Yes, it's your captain.
I mean...
I'll be right by your side. And I'll give him a wink.
Okay. Then we need to prepare a place for them to put the stairs down so that either they can board or we can go up.
That is very You know what? Yes. Let's do that.
Okay, we just need enough of a space. They could do the rest. You know, it's not a big thing. It's a floaty staircase thing with all the stuff. It's really cool.
Hey, how does this usually go when they board random pirate ships?
Well, usually, we're only board the ones that we defeat and fight. So it's really not that bad. They're about halfway there. It's really not that bad. I mean, unless they've managed to hurt anybody, we kind of just take what they have and then send them on the way, you know, with just enough food to get them to the nearest island.
Yeah, that doesn't...
I'm going to grab Thal, thrust him right next to my face and say, I need you to be the most charming you have ever been in your life. Take it seriously.
Dude, I can literally be identical to this fucking idiot.
I think they'd like the idiot. But don't make them hate you.
For the record, I think this is a really stupid idea, Captain.
Faelin will come
Noted.
diving in, and her little, like, she almost looks like a hawk going in for a kill when she's like talons outstretched towards Will's shoulder. She's almost landing, and then she remembers that she's not supposed to be landing on the captain anymore, and she dives past and tries to land on the little railing on the side and kind of misses, but like scrabbles and like goes over, does a little loop-de because her claws are in the thing, and she swings around, and then she turns back. So are we running? Are we fighting? What are we doing? Are we talking to those guys, or what's happening?
No, we don't have to fight. They're not going to fight you. They're probably here for me. They finally found me.
Ah, that is good. That is good.
Yeah.
Now we don't have to keep you from dying.
Captain,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea we let them get that close. I think they're going to take all of our shit, and I think they have a lot bigger crew than we do.
But
No,
we
we
don't
don't. They're
have
not going
shit.
to take anything. Well, oh yeah. That's
You
true.
just said
really
that they
don't
take
have that
everybody's
much.
shit. Why would we want to let them
from
on?
people that have attacked us. If not, we just leave them alone.
You're sure? You've had instances where you've, boarded pirate ships and not taken all of their shit.
The only times we board are when they've attacked us. This is the first time I've been on a pirate ship when they need to come pick me up.
Fuck, this is uncharted water, Captain.
We have no shit for them to take except for item that Captain will let me touch. And she's like,
And if they would like said item, we will gladly give it.
I mean, he sells lots of different magical things. He has connections all over the Empire too, and the Southern Isles. You know, the Westland Trading Company is the only company that deals in both the North and the South. We fit a very specific demographic, and we are able to go in between. And he's basically, you can tell this is the cadence of someone who's reading off of like a script of what the company does, but he's also ad-libbing a little bit because he's not remembered it all quite correctly. But the gist of it is, and it is twigging some of your memories, no rule necessary. The Westland Trading Company is kind of decently well known for being like what you think of when you think of merchant, even though there's only a few ships under that umbrella. But they are one of the few people that actually have ports and will go up to Empire ports to trade in between. And in doing so, early on, it's made them a hot commodity for attacking. And yet, they are still here. And people don't fuck with them.
I'm going to look to Will and say, look, we are already being pursued by a big fish. We need a big fish on our side.
And Thal is going to look over at Tarvin and then look back at Will. Take a deep breath and be like, whatever you say, Captain.
Wonderful.
Del from the back of the ship is going to go, so we're letting those guys get closer. Is that what I'm hearing? We're doing this little thing. I'm just going to hang out down here. Anybody who can breathe underwater forever can hang out with me if you want.
Noted.
Yeah, Captain, I think this is an awful idea. Good luck with that shit. Peace. And he's going to fall off backwards again and then grab the net whenever he's down there.
Wait, I mean, is it not suspicious one person and an owl are driving entire ship alone? Okay, bye.
Del is going to go up and hide up underneath, just keeping a hand on the bottom of the ship. And she's just going to rest there until she sees that other bigger shadow go away.
Can I say that whenever I go over, like I stay like in the netting on the side of the ship to where I could maybe be near enough to be in earshot of conversations up above?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is such a small ship that you being in the water, you can easily hear what's going on above.
Okay, cool.
So you're just out of sight, kind of hanging down at the bottom. She's fully underneath the ship, just like, no, I'm out of here. So she's missed. No.
Sounds good.
But from this point of view, you can't see
anything. Yeah.
Or you can't see anything above or below. You are kind of just
on the side.
Hugged up on the side of this thing. Yeah. Okay. And you are in the back half of where they're coming from. So that's that's no problem. They are about a quarter of the distance away. Anything you'd like to do to prepare?
I mean, I'm just going to, I guess, lean over to Faelin and say, weapons at the ready. And then I'm going to grab Tarvin by the shoulder and just bring him in close and give a $1 million smile as they come sailing in.
Really good, guys. I'm so excited. My new friends get to meet my other friends. It's going to be great.
I think Faelin will try to be intimidating, but she's like barely a foot tall, just like on the railing, and she's going to like feathers poof out so she appears bigger than she actually is. And
I would like to remind you, though, you came from the Empire into Kurakura on a Westland trading ship. That is where you met Tarvin. So you've been on one of these before.
I'd probably recognize.
The one you were on was a little less ostentatious.
I see.
Mm-hmm. But this one's a bigger deal.
And I would recognize the guy that Tarvin is talking about because I rode on one of his ships or something.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead and give me a history check, because I believe when this came up last time, you didn't do that. I think whatever was happening was taking precedence.
I'm pretty sure I passed it already because it's an 18 plus 1, so 19.
So 19? Yeah. When it comes to merchant circles, which is what you'd know him as, when it comes to Captain Caramont of the Westland Trading Company, he has a reputation for being fierce but fair. He's very, very particular about this distinction being apart from pirates. He is not a pirate. He is here doing a legitimate business. However, he does not shy away from some of the darker aspects of sailing these seas. So he has a reputation of respect. He has one of being formidable and being a very sharp businessman.
So she will bristle and then she'll think about it for a second and realize, you said Caramont.
Yes.
She's gonna like bristle and then like, I actually don't know if we should raise weapons. Captain Caramont is a pirate who is not a pirate, but very honorable. I think maybe if we are polite, he not kill us.
Yeah, he's not a pirate. He's just a merchant. He's just a merchant man.
Yes, I said not pirate.
Yeah. You said pirate who's not a pirate, but he's not a pirate.
I mean, he is. You walk like pirate, you act like...
Maybe we don't use that title when he aborts.
Oh, yeah. No, you probably don't want to do that. No.
Don't.
Yeah, we don't want
I'm
to piss him
really
off.
glad that the singer jumped off.
Didn't we need him to, like, sweet talk this guy?
No.
Oh. Captain Lou loves when people try to charm him. It's really funny.
Yeah,
You know-
I'm
I'm going to roll my eyes and then bring back a smile that reminds you of when you first met me and say, a wonderful actor.
What did you just do with your face? That was, oh, that's a lot of stuff you did with it. I
He's
like
very-
it.
He's very good with masking.
I like it. Lou's going to like it too.
Wonderful.
He likes masks. He collects them.
Can't wait to tell him about the big wet... Well, yeah, of course.
And with that, so the massive white ship with swirls of gray and gold in the marble-esque pattern slides right up alongside your rinky-dink, frayed, splattered with drunk tank pink on the side. Little tiny teeny bopper of a ship. And there is a rope thrown over casually that then flutters to the ground and then forms into the shape of stairs, and then a glowing set of glass-like planes form the rest of the stairs.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, Tywin. That was pretty worth the wait.
That was very impressive. How does he
that was
do
very
that?
impressive. Yes.
She's gonna like flutter off the railing and like towards the end like poke the stairs. Can she? She wants to like. Does she automatically know what kind of magic is going on there?
Hell yeah, you can try and poke the stairs. I'm gonna say you go ahead and reach out and go to poke what should be a pane of iridescent glass, and your finger goes through it like smoke.
Illusion magic, maybe.
And then coming down the steps.
She was not even paying attention to the person, so this is just happening above her while she's poking at the invisible stairs.
You're poking at the very bottom and walking on it as if it is the most solid of marble. There are white snakeskin boots, filigreed in silver. White pants held together by a silver belt. And you guessed it, a white puffy pirate's shirt, but of fine silk, the kind of high quality that you only see in stores, because nobody ever wears it out, because the second you wear it out, it gets destroyed. Laced with silver as well. But instead of being open in a V, it is all buttoned up and tight at the neck, blooming into dark, almost midnight blue skin, into an aristocratic face and long silver hair that flows in the wind. As an otherwise plain man steps down, empty sword belt at his hip, and goes, well. And my horoscope said today was going to be an unlucky one. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Wow.
Woo! We finally got him. Yes! Yes!
Yay.
Okay.
This has been Tales of Yavon, the Pirate Table. Above swindling seas, the Empire Table delves into magical mysteries. Be sure to follow their side of the story to uncover more about the world of Yavon. Follow the show to stay ahead of what lies in wait. And if you're enjoying the journey, please leave a review. It brings more wayward souls into the story. Until next time, fair weather and smooth sailing.